We present to you Around Productions.
What's good, everybody? First time viewer of my content in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I saw this wonderful live stream by this Israelite, and he brings out the mother goddess concept concerning wisdom. So let's get into it. I won't hold you any longer.
I can't believe he righteous. I can't believe he this and that. You'd be surprised what some of these women think in their mind. This is why the Most High made it known plain and clear how 2/3 of the Israelites, meaning 2/3 of our people, going to end up being destroyed. And they're showing forth of it. They're showing forth of it, man. And if you look at it, out of 100%, we know that there's 10 to 14 women to one man. 10 through 14 women to one man. And when you think about this, that explains out of all the women that is amongst our people of our nation, is more of them than it is of us. So that's saying out of those 2/3, it's going to be more of the women being destroyed than it is of the men. Because out of 100%, if you divide it by 2/3, that's 66.666. 66.6 if you want to say that. You see? Why? Because they follow after the image of the beast, which is on the left-hand side, which is of destruction. And they're not in a place of growing to become more greater and more better, where they're able to enter into a godly state, which is of wisdom. Because they can't enter that on their own. They need that head. They need that man. Just like as that man, we know that for us to be fruitful and multiply, yeah, we could dominionize, take care of everything else, like what is in the Garden of Eden. But we know that woman who is a helpmeet, she is needed. She is needed because she's going to further what we are establishing and what we are doing in this domain. That's called inheritance. So it can be passed down. But a woman that's not kingdom minded, she ain't going to understand that. She's going to tear down her home. She's going to listen to this man. She's going to listen to that man. She possibly going to put her own family right over you and then make things to be grievous for you. So where it's feeling like to a point like, well, damn, man, I'm only trying to give to you what is going to be helping us out in our dominion, in our home. And you want to turn around and add a woman, her name was changed to Eve, and how Eve goes with evening. And when you look at light and darkness, you know, there is a turning point in a time where where the light is like, you know, where the sunset and the sunrise and sunset. So when it's sunset, meaning when that light begins to decrease, you know what I'm saying? The darkness ends up coming into place. You see? So a lot of times I've learned these things. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the nature of that man and the nature of that woman, and being like, damn, this is the reason why the Most High established things like this. This is the reason why the Most High had things to be occupied in this particular space like this and like that. This is why he talks in similitudes and dark sayings. See, dark sayings. You know what I'm saying? Things that stands out where it lines up to the things in secret. And those things that are in secret are of wisdom. Wisdom makes herself known and she cries aloud, but it falls on deaf ears. It falls on deaf ears to those who ain't desiring instructions. But in order to desire instructions, you got to be willing to stand and be corrected. And in the midst of being standing to be corrected, you got to be in a place of receiving knowledge and understanding. Some things you will learn and then you be like, I thought it was this. That's why the scriptures say, he that saith they knoweth anything knoweth nothing. Why? Because there's room for us to understand that there's always room to grow. You see, it's levels to this. If the sun wasn't in place, if the word wasn't in place, the word is in place so that we can be able to understand the things that are above us, man. That's why the scriptures have said for us to set our sight and our attention on the things that are above. Above, talking about the things that are heavenly. Not to puff ourselves up and boast, but to push ourselves in a way to be like, damn, yo, for me to have this, yo, man, I really don't even deserve it for real, for real. But you know what? Out of humility, meaning out of that state of humbling myself, let me appreciate the knowledge and understanding that I do got. Let me appreciate the knowledge and understanding that I do got. Meaning, let me appreciate the mother. You see? Brother said in the book of Isaiah, I remember somewhere it says, I will give you the treasures of darkness, riches stored in secret places. That's right. That's right. That's right. And you're right. That's why he said, that's why Jesus, talking about Yahweh Shah, spoke in parables. That's right. That's why he spoke in parables. Because he was connected to the mother. He was connected to wisdom. That's why he always said, the Father, the Father, the Father. Because that's what wisdom guides you in. The mother is going to teach you how to please the Heavenly Father. That's what has the man to be a man, where a man will operate with wisdom. Why? Because now he's in place of being able to pour in those women. Why do you think hoes are attracted to godly men? Excuse my language, and this is the truth. Hoes are attracted to godly men. Some of them are in a place to be like, oh, I could make change because I could see a greater way in growing. Because I'm feeding off of something that I can feel that's connected to me. That is of wisdom. While the other ones are having it within themselves to be in that man of the Lord's life to try to cause him to fall. Oh, all I got to do is give him that good, and he going to submit to me. And he going to do this, and he going to do that. And he going to be this, and he going to be that. You see what I'm saying? Those women, they operate with that queen of the heaven spirit. They desire to try to have that man to fall, man. They, just like in the scriptures, you had some of the women that use what was of submissiveness, because the scriptures said how a woman's power is in her submission. And they used it for evil intentions and made many a kings to fall. Many a kings. Yep, and that's true. That's how Mary Magdalene got attached. Mary Magdalene was a hoe, man. She was a whore, man. Hoes are attracted to godly men. When a godly man is 10 toes down, they cleave unto you, man, because they seek for the change. That's why the Lord said how the harlots will be the first ones to enter inside the kingdom. The harlots and the publicans, they will enter in the kingdom before anybody else. Why? Because they understand why they shouldn't move the way that they move. And they shouldn't be doing what they're doing. They're pushing themselves to keep what the Heavenly Father is giving unto them. Yeah, she got attached to him, man. She got attached to that man of the Lord and knew about it and was like, damn, you see? Yahweh Shah paved the way for us where we know what it means to operate with kingdom principles, where the men are men, because a man can't be a woman and a woman is a woman. It's just naturally like that. Everything is of order, and that order is how everything will end up being in a perfect alignment. The reason why this world is in wickedness right now and darkness is flooding on the face of the earth, because yes, it's in the hands of the wicked, but it's an opportunity for those who are bearing witness to that light. What light? Wisdom. They're bearing witness to wisdom.
Long as I got God, black women, and the squad, I got all